These are the three worst banks to leave all of your savings in 2024. And I'm just going to tell you what these three banks are. It's Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and Chase. I still use my Chase accounts. I have my checking account, my savings account. However, I don't like to keep all of my savings within this account. And the main reason is because of the low interest rates that they offer right now. For the majority of these larger banks, they only offer 0.01%, which is extremely low. And especially now that we live in a high interest environment, there are better alternatives, which is, of course, you hear me talking about this all the time, is to leave a lot of our savings in a high yield savings account. So I'm going to kind of go over the numbers with you all and kind of share with you my own personal bank accounts. So I just took a screenshot of my Chase checking account, and I typically keep around $10,000 to $30,000 within this checking account. I still use Chase because I like the customer service. I actually have some friends who work there, and I like going to a physical location, seeing physical people, talking to them, and I like being able to withdraw money from an actual ATM machine. Okay, so that's just me. If you don't really care about these things, you don't have to use Chase, Wells Fargo, or Bank of America. You can move on over to a fully online checking or savings account that gives you a higher yield percentage. But for me, I still use Chase. And if you take a look at my screenshot here, because I only get 0.01%, the interest that I got paid year to date, kid you not, I only got paid $1.08 for the past like 6-7 months, $1.08. This is very, very low, folks. Okay, 0.01% is not even 1%. So what I did, I moved my money into a high yield savings account. And really it's a very easy thing to do. Like it does take some time to set up and link the checking accounts, savings accounts. But once I move my money in, it's essentially the same thing. There's really no gimmick, but I get way higher interest or more free money every month. And I'll share with you those numbers in a little bit. But there are a lot of great high yield savings accounts right now. SoFi, Wealthfront, Ally, Amex, Marcus, CIT Bank, Capital One. I know a lot of you all are going to ask me, oh, what about this high yield savings or this high yield savings account? There's so many out there. I understand, but they essentially do the same thing. So here's my general rule, okay? Just because I don't mention it doesn't mean that it's bad or anything. As long as the interest rates are more than 4.2%, that's a thumbs up for me at the time of this recording, okay? Maybe later the interest rates might go down or maybe it might go up. I'm pretty sure it might stay the same or it might go down a little bit. But as long as it's more than 4.2%, that's pretty good because it's way higher than 0.01%. It's like 400 to 500 times more. So for me, how much money do I get per month? I usually get around $450, $486 a month. This is what I earned back in May. Now, I know a lot of you are going to ask, oh, Steve, how much money do you have in your high yield savings account? I have around $100,000 because I know some of you are going to say, well, that's kind of insane. Why do you have so much money? Remember, I'm a business owner, so I do like to be more on the conservative side. You guys know my personality. I like to just be safe. I like to have more cash on the side just in case anything happens. So I have around $100,000 in my high yield savings account and I get around $486, $450 per month or so. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to get it, right? It depends on how much money you have in your savings account. But I promise you, if you move your money into a high yield savings account from a regular savings account, you're going to be very, very grateful. If I were to leave this money in a regular Chase account, okay, which I already moved majority of my money into high yield savings, I kid you not, I would be getting around $1 a month in interest, which is super low. And because I moved it over, I now get $450 per month, around there, right? Take a look at this. Let yourself digest these numbers. This is not a typo. It's really this big of a difference, right? 400 to 500 times more money in a high yield savings account compared to one of these larger banks. If you guys are looking for a high yield savings account, you want to open one up right now, you can use my affiliate link with SoFi. I put a link down below. It does pay me a little bit of a commission. It does help support my channel. If you use my link, you get up to like a $300 sign-up bonus if you meet certain requirements. If you use my link, I just want to say thank you so much. Hopefully you guys found a lot of value in this video. All right, you guys have a wonderful day and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.